Hey folks, thanks for joining us today. In this video here, we're going to learn how to disassemble an AccuStream Hypertherm style intensifier. Alright folks, like with any maintenance on a high pressure water jet, we're going to want to go ahead and hit the E-stop, turn off the main power, and also turn off the water at the wall and at the high pressure pump. And as a last safety precaution, I always like to turn the water on at the cutting head, making sure that any high pressure water has been dispelled from the system. Alright, let's jump in. We are going to grab our 13/16 open-end wrench and begin disconnecting the high pressure lines from the attenuator and the high pressure check valve. Alright, next we're going to jump over to the inlet water connection to the intensifier. In this case, this pump has a quick disconnect. Yours may have a threaded design. Either way, go ahead and disconnect that inlet water. Next, we're going to move along and use a breaker bar and an 1.5-inch socket to loosen the 4 nuts that are holding the high pressure end of the intensifier together. Please note that it is going to be important to follow the pattern as shown here when disassembling the nuts from the tie rods. Another really important note is to not, and we repeat, not to use your torque wrench for disassembly. Torque wrenches are only made for the reassembly portion of torquing. Alright, we've loosened our 4 bolts and now we're going to go ahead and unthread those with our hand. Alright, once we've got the 4 nuts loosened, we can set those aside and we're going to go ahead and put both hands firmly on the end cap, pulling that apart. At this point you can see that the check valve is a little bit sticky, so we're going to go and use a rubber mallet and tap that free, first taking off the high pressure end cap. Alright, we can go ahead and set that aside, and then we are going to take both hands and evenly support the high pressure assembly. As you can see, you're going to get the cylinder and the check valve off in one fell swoop. Alright, at this stage it's probably not a bad idea to make sure and just check to see if our tie rods are loose. Checking all 4 is seen here. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and get ready to take out the seal housing, which holds our bronze backup and our rod seal. In order to do this, you're going to need your seal housing removal tool, which has been supplied by the OEM. And this seal removal tool is basically a pull tool. It's going to fit in a groove within the seal housing, and basically you're going to use a 1/8-inch hex key and basically begin to push out the seal housing. And you'll notice at one point it'll break free, at which point we're going to take both hands and go ahead and pull the seal housing off the plunger. And at this point we can go ahead and set aside the rod seal and the bronze backup for later inspection to see if there's any abnormal wear from the plunger. Alright folks, and that is the disassembly of an AccuStream / Hypertherm style intensifier. Stay tuned for more videos. As always, give us a shout if you have any questions. 1-833-4HENCO.